Went to Mason High School. Keyser all the way up from South Dakota. Good bit of hand fight in this first period. There's a stall call on DeTulio. Keyser circling hard, trying to get the angle. Good job there from DeTulio to circle out. Good action there in the first period with the scoreboard 0-0. Keyser deferring, and DeTulio vowing to take bottom. Keyser with the good spiral right on top. DeTulio getting the escape there. As the score is now 1-0 in DeTulio's favor. And Keyser in on a single leg. He's bringing it up to his feet. Good finish right there as he's getting his three-point takedown. DeTulio back to his feet, gets the escape. Keyser going back to that single leg. As it looks like he's going to try to ride on the rest of this period. Good period there from Keyser. You hear Coach Bentley on the sidelines tell him to build his lead. We're probably looking for some bonus points here. DeTulio throwing in a leg. Little cutback action there. Keyser doing a good job staying on his feet. As DeTulio, good mat return. As Keyser, DeTulio's got to work to return Keyser here. He's already been warned for stalling. And there's another one. That's going to be 1 point, Keyser. DeTulio doing a good job with this cross body ride. But Keyser relentless, getting to his feet, and there's that 1 point escape. And you got to think, if you're Keyser for App State in a duel like this, one takedown, you get a major decision. Nothing yet. And there's it is. So the score is going to be 11-2. And Keyser getting back into the win column as he takes the victory, 11-2, major decision. And if you're the Mountaineers, that's the start you wanted. £157, we have Jeremiah Price from Appalachian State, Drew Pepin from Gardner Webb. Two North Carolina boys right here. Jeremiah Price from State Road, North Carolina, went to Surrey Central, a four-time state champion in the state of North Carolina. Pepin from Greensboro, North Carolina, went to Northwest Guilford High School. Also, respectfully, a state champion in the state of North Carolina. Price already in on a single leg. As looks like we're going to get a stalemate right here. Both guys hand fighting, snapping, looking for a collar tie. It's good to see from both programs here in the state of North Carolina, you know, recruiting and getting guys in their lineups in state and able to get them in the starting lineup. Price here scoring on the edge. Good mat awareness there from Price. Pepin doing a good job trying to get his hips out, but Price relentless right there. Able to just circle, close to getting some back points there, but no swipes. Jeremiah Price was dominant in high school, being a four-time state champion. 3 career losses, only had 1 in-state loss his freshman year. And first period comes to a close. Pepin's going to defer, so it's Price going to choose to go down. Price sealing off. Quick escape there from Jeremiah Price. As his lead builds up to 4-0. And if you're Pepin, you need to find your shot right here. Get to your attack. And there it is, a stall warning on Pepin. Price in on the leg, trying to come out the back door. Pepin on the leg, or on the foot right there, but it's Price coming out with the takedown as his lead builds up to 7-0. And it looks like we're on some injury time here from Pepin. He's holding that left leg. Good to see Pepin back on his feet after that. You know, wrestling can be, it's a physical sport. Knees, legs, arms, they get twisted. So good to see he's able to tape it up and get back in there. And Price will have choice now after the injury time. So looks like he's going to go down and try to get some points here in the last 12 seconds of the match. Or excuse me, the second period. And there it is, Price getting out. And Pepin in on a single leg. Good attack there. Short time here as he's looking to score. Pepin's choice, and he's going to go bottoms to start this third period. And it looks like we got some blood here. And there's that escape there that Jeremiah Price got after the injury time where he had to go bottom. Price has been really aggressive in this match, and their scoreboard reflects that. We got the major decision right here. And Coach Bentley right now is wanting him to build that league. Price is vowing he's telling the ref he wants to cut him. So we'll start neutral. 2 minutes left in this match, third period. And after the blood time, you got to think Price might be smelling some blood in the water. Good knee slide there. Pepin trying to defend, trying to get his hips back. Price here trying to score on the edge. Good defense right there from Pepin, as we're still neutral. Right now, Price does have riding time at 1:04. Price shooting from some space. Pepin whizzing hard. And if you're Pepin here, you need to wrestle on the edge. Know where you're at. And there it is. Some stalling right there on the edge. As that's his second, so that's going to be 1 point for Price. So right now we're at a 9-1 lead. Price in again. And it's going to be your winner, Jeremiah Price from Appalachian State, winning 10-1 major decision. Back-to-back major decisions for Appalachian State.
Next up in the 165-pound weight class for Appalachian State, Will Miller. And for Gardner Webb, Grant Kress.
We got Grant Kress here from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Went to Linn-Mar High School. And Will Miller here from Helena, Alabama. Went to Thompson High School. Miller already in on attack and already scoring. And this is going to be some tough work here for Grant Kress because Will Miller is one of the best wrestlers at 165 pounds in the country. Always stays in good position and is always attacking. Kress trying to get back to his feet. But Miller throwing that leg in as he's already got a minute over of riding time here in the first period. Miller is a senior coming out of Alabama, a state that's not typically in the past been a wrestling state, but over the years started producing a lot of Division I guys. And we're seeing it right here firsthand. Will Miller working hard on top. And if you're Crest right here, you got to find a way to get those legs out. Stalemate is going to do it. So there's your answer. If you're Crest, you get a fresh start with the stalemate. And to his feet immediately. Good job there from Crest. But big mat return there from Will Miller. And it looks like that's going to do it here to end the first. Miller leading 3-0, and it looks like his choice, he's going to be going on in the bottom position. Kind of a inside switch there position from Miller. A little bit of funky technique. And he's in on his single leg and immediately scores. It looks like he's going to cut, maybe trying to bait Crest in to relax. And this is where Miller wants to be. He's in the driver's seat. He is a hammer. But Crest get on that low single. Textbook defense right there. But Crest trying to scramble. But it's Miller coming out on top. He's building up his lead to 11-2 right now. He's got over 3 minutes of riding time. And another stalemate. Gardner Webb head coach Daniel Elliott not enjoying that takedown call. Miller going optional start there. Grant Crest is just a freshman. He's wrestling a guy much older than him. He's getting beat right now, but he's showing some life. He's still attacking. He's not putting his head on the mat and just laying there. He's trying. Trying there at the end to score. And Crest wanting to go bottom, but Miller saying, no, I want to go neutral. So he's going to get a 1-point escape. Another beautiful single leg right there from Miller. Textbook. And he climbs up the body, and there it is. Technical fall. Appalachian State, Will Miller getting the bonus points for his team as Appalachian State now leads 13-0 over the Gardner Webb Bulldogs.
Next up, the 174-pound weight class for Appalachian State, Luke Giuliano. For Gardner Webb, Tyler Brignola.
At 174 pounds, we have from Gardner Webb, Tyler Brignola. And from Appalachian State, we have Lucas Giuliano. Brignola is a Jersey boy, but it's Giuliano getting the takedown, putting Brignola to his back quick. And this is tight. This is really tight. And Brignola able to fight off his back. Wow. Giuliano coming out right out the gate, getting a 7-point exchange right there with the takedown and the 4 backs. Giuliano, he's a redshirt junior from Ohio. And Giuliano being tough right here on top. You see how he moved his hips right there. Where the hips go, the shoulders will follow. And he's looking for some backs right here. He's close, and there he is. He's getting some swipes. And there it is, another 4 that the ref is holding right there. And Giuliano right there taking Brignola's left foot. He's trying to step over. And there it is. There's that 4-point near fall as his lead builds up to 11-0. And Giuliano being tough again on top as he's looking for another set right there. As there it is right there, a first period tech fall. Luke Giuliano getting the bonus points for his team. And there's that beginning right there, like a fireman's dump. Giuliano scoring right off the bat. That's what started it all. And then a dominant performance there on top. Logan Eller, a redshirt freshman from Georgia. And from Gardner Webb, Jackson Pott, a freshman out of Oregon, went to Mountain View High School. Eller already back behind, looking to score on Potts. Eller's got that wrist. He's got it across his body, a cross wrist. Might be looking to run toward his head. Potts trying to hand fight. Potts going down to the body now, going at the leg. Maybe trying a little banana split action. Potts trying to stay tight, not let that happen. Ooh, big mat return. We heard that all the way over here. Eller getting the arm behind the back, and we've ran out of real estate. As we're going to get a fresh start here. Potts on bottom. Eller being tough with that spiral ride. And that's going to do it for our first period. It's Logan Eller up 3-0. And it looks like he's going to defer his decision to Potts. Potts up from 174 early this year. He's gone up to 184. Wrestled in some open tournaments down at 174. And it's Eller coming out on top right there. Eller cutting Potts right there to get him back on his feet. And Eller's got the angle right there. Thought he was going for a near side cradle there. Potts able to flatten out. Third period time as Eller is going to go on bottom. He's got over 3 minutes of riding time. He's up 9-2. And if you're the Mountaineers, you're going to be looking for bonus points, which is something they're very familiar with tonight. And there's Eller getting a 2-point reversal. And he's looking to build up his lead. And if you're Potts, you want to find your attack right here. Eller being dominant in the hand fight right there. Able to get the angle. And you hear Coach Bentley and Diabe over there telling Eller to cut him. Eller looking for the go behind. Potts trying to circle with him. And that's going to be it with the 15-4 major decision. Logan Eller from Appalachian State picking up the major decision for his team.
Winner, Logan Eller. Next up, the 197-pound weight class for Appalachian State, Carson Floyd. And for Gardner Webb, Josh McCutcheon.
And a dominant performance there from Logan Eller from the Mountaineers. Able to get those angles and pick up the major decision. At 197th, we have Carson Floyd from Mooresville, North Carolina, just up the road. He went to Lake Norman High School. And then we got Josh McCutcheon from Fitzgerald, Georgia, Valdosta High School. Floyd already in on an attack, looking to come out. McCutcheon being tough right here. He's got to be careful not to put himself in danger. Who usually keeps their head up highest in the scramble, usually comes out on top. And right now it's McCutcheon as he's close. But Floyd doing a good job. We got a scramble here with the big guys. And Floyd, he's close right there. But McCutcheon being relentless. And still nothing. And there it is. Carson Floyd scoring the first points. What a scramble there to start off this match. And Floyd already got the leg in. And for Gardner Webb right now, you want something to get you started. And let me tell you, Josh McCutcheon is a very explosive young man. He's very strong. He's stout in the weight room. But right now it's Floyd in the driver's seat. McCutcheon not able to do much right here on bottom, as it's Floyd just smothering him on top, building up that riding time. And a match that had a very hot start with the big scrambles kind of slowed down here. And that's going to do it for the first period. Carson Floyd up 3-0. McCutcheon deferring. And Coach Bentley wanting his 197-pounder going on bottom. And Floyd up to his feet immediately. And back in on that low single. Similar position we saw in the first. No three yet, and there it is. Floyd scoring immediately after that escape. And if you're a high school wrestler or a younger wrestler watching this, you'll see right after Floyd got that escape, he got the takedown. The best time to score is immediately after you score. Floyd doing a good job of showing that right there. And there's a warning on McCutcheon for stalling. Referee telling him he needs to build up. But it's hard to do when you got Carson Floyd on top of you. It's like a potentially dangerous call. As we'll head back to the middle. Fresh start. And if you're McCutcheon here, you really want to take advantage of this fresh start. You need to make that first move, get to your feet. He's explosive, stout in the weight room. A little rolling action here. As Floyd is able to sneak in the boot on that roll. And that concludes our second period with Carson Floyd up 7-0 over McCutcheon right now. App State's Carson Floyd has over 3 minutes of riding time. So that riding time point is locked up right now. So he's looking at a major decision. If you're McCutcheon, oh, big mat return right there. Very weird landing. Floyd popped those hips. And Floyd got a boot in, but he's also got a cradle locked up as McCutcheon was able to slip out right there. Coach Daniel Elliott wants some urgency out of McCutcheon. And Floyd looking for that cradle again. He's got it locked. And he's getting some swipes. And 4 near fall right there. Dominating performance here from Appalachian State's Carson Floyd. 12-0 victory, over 5 minutes of riding time. And Floyd, he dominated that match on his feet and on top.
In the heavyweight division for Appalachian State, Stephen Moncherie. For Gardner Webb, Peyton McComas.
Stephen Moncherie, a freshman from Middletown, New York, went to Middletown High School. And from Gardner Webb, we have Peyton McComas. He's a senior from Grundy, Virginia. He went to Grundy High School. A little bit in contrast in physical appearances here, as McComas is tall and lanky, and he's using that length to his advantage. He just reached right there, drove through, got him a 3-point takedown. Moncherie able to get the escape. Gotta think, McComas showing some strength right there as Moncherie, he's got some thick legs on him. So being able to drive through there and take him down. McComas back to that single leg. And Moncherie, it's going to be hard to drive through a big boy like that. McComas is really going to have to focus on getting those angles, wrestle half his body. And there he tries again, but Moncherie able to whizzer. And he tries for it again, but there's Moncherie able to come out on top. And tough work here from McComas as this is tight. And Moncherie looking for the fall. And there it is. Stephen Moncherie, the freshman from Middletown, New York, getting the fall. McComas went for that knee tap. Sometimes on the big boys, it's hard to do moves like that. Moncherie just showed why, able to come out on top, get the 6 points for his team.
For Gardner Webb, Tyson Lane.
And the 125 belt. We go to the little guys now. We got Bryson Terrell. He's a redshirt freshman from Georgetown, Tennessee, Bradley Central High School. which is known to produce some good wrestlers out of Tennessee. Tyson Lane. He's a junior out of Brandon, Florida. Brandon High School, another program in Florida known to produce some good wrestlers down there. As this Tyson able to come out and get the first takedown. Good to see that from Gardner Webb. And if you're Tyson Lane, you're hoping to, get some life in your team. Get the Running Bulldogs on the board. As it's been all Appalachian State tonight. Every match tonight that App State has won has been bonus points. Terrell able to get the reversal right there. And Terrell's got both boots in. He's digging hard for that power half, and you'll see Lane's arm, that shoulder, odd position right there, over his head, and Tyson Lane doing a good job fighting. No back points. And Terrell's pretty relentless with these legs. He looks like a leg rider. Digging in that power half again. Now this time Lane's right shoulder over his head. As it's close. Lane on his back now. Terrell's got that reverse half in, able to catch it. And this is looking close. This is tight. Tyson Lane trying to fight. Bryson Terrell, the redshirt freshman, able to get back-to-back falls for Appalachian State.
Next to the winner in 33-pound weight class for Appalachian State, Chad Bellis. And for Gardner Webb, TK Davis.
And the 133-pound match, we have Chad Bellis, a senior from Bloomington, Illinois. And for your Running Bulldogs, TK Davis. Rockmont, Georgia, Rockmart High School. TK Davis is a redshirt freshman. He's been making some noise. As there we go, TK Davis showing some life for his team. As it's been all Mountaineers tonight. Bellis in on a shot. Davis doing a nice job of stuffing the head. And stalemate. TK Davis, this 133-pounder, has been making some noise. Earlier this year, he knocked off Dylan Shaver from Rutgers, a defending Big Ten champion. So Davis beating some top-tier talent out of the Big Ten. As he's got that Russian tie and beautiful double leg. Lightning quick is TK Davis. Big mat return, but great job from Bellis. Right back to his feet. Daniel Elliott very happy with his 133-pounder. Showing good urgency there. TK Davis starting on bottom. After his victory over Dylan Shaver from Rutgers, got put in the rankings. Definitely made some noise, got some eyes on him. Was able to pick up the 11-6 decision over Shaver in the Rutgers and Gardner Webb duel. That was back in December. Davis not able to get the escape right there as the ref signaling that Bella still had control. Stall warning right there on Davis. Davis out of Georgia, one of Daniel Elliott's blue chip recruits to Gardner Webb. The head coach for the Running Bulldogs, loving his talent out of Georgia. Getting some of Gardner Webb's wrestlers in the past, guys such as Hunter Gamble, Jaquan Anderson, Austin Trott, all NCAA qualifiers. And we'll see if TK Davis can follow in their footsteps, as he'll be looking to qualify for the NCAAs this season. But he's going to have to get through Bellis from App State here tonight. And Bellis in on a single. He's high up in there, but great defense there. And Bellis get the three-point takedown. Good scramble there at the end. As Davis right there tried to Granby roll through, but Bellis doing a good job staying below the hips. Caution there on Davis. Seven to 6 match. Riding time is not a factor. Davis in, looking to go for a fireman's. He's in good position here. And there it is, 3 points. As the fans here in Paul Porter Arena really appreciating TK Davis's efforts there. And another, that's going to be TK Davis's third caution. So on the third one, that's going to be 1 point. And head coach Daniel Elliott saying, hey, that was only 2. But Coach John Mark Bentley saying, no, that was his third. Coach Elliott saying that was his second. And it looks like Coach Elliott was right. That was only his second caution. So that point is being taken away. Still a 10-6 match. And there's 1 point escape as Davis right back in on the legs. Great re-attack there from TK Davis. Bellis able to get the escape. Bellis picking up the aggressiveness. But TK Davis always staying in good position. As he went for another attack there. 15 seconds left here in this patch. And it's Bellis picking up the takedown as he's going to cut him. TK Davis from your Running Bulldogs out of Gardner Webb, able to pick up the 14-11 match. Able to hang on there. And good to see Gardner Webb get on the board here. Good match there out of TK Davis. Good mat return right there. Aldo Hernandez. He's a redshirt freshman from Ashburn, North Carolina. URI Charter High School. And from the Running Bulldogs, Todd Carter. Blackshear, Georgia. Pierce County High School. He was a 3-time state champion in the state of Georgia. And just like in the last match when I talked about Daniel Elliott hitting a gold mine in the state of Georgia when it comes to recruiting, here's another name you could put up there. Todd Carter was a 2024 NCAA qualifier. He is a stud. And I've been lucky to call his matches ever since his freshman year. Carter being in his last year of college wrestling. And for App State tonight, it's been bonus point, bonus point, bonus points. That's what the Mountaineers have showcased. They've shown out a clinic from the neutral position and on top. And it's good to see a coach in a program like Appalachian State, John Mark Bentley, who is a native from North Carolina, being a 4-time state champion from Avery, recruiting North Carolina kids in his lineup. Aldo Hernandez is one of them. Carter able to get the takedown. Carter's had a really good year so far. Really showing out in his last year. A Black Knight Invitational runner-up, making it all the way to the finals. But took second to Penn State's Bo Bartlett. So we've seen 2 running Bulldogs able to make it deep and have good matches with Big Ten opponents. Carter picking up a textbook double leg takedown right there in the final 10 seconds of the first. Workman-like first period there from Todd Carter. He's riding a 3-match winning streak right now. He's looking to expand that to 4. Off the whistle, switch there. Close to reversal, and there it is. And Carter maybe smelling some blood in the water. Heavy hand fights there from Aldo Hernandez. Heavy snaps. Action is picking up. Good wrestling here by both guys. Carter was a 3-time state champion from the state of Georgia, placing first his sophomore, junior, and senior year, only taking second his freshman year. So very close to being a 4-time state champion. And Carter picking up the takedown right there. He's might be close here to working for a tech fall as he's bound to cut Hernandez. And beautiful attack right there from Carter as he builds his lead up to 17-4. Carter's riding time's going over a minute now as we close out the second period. Carter up 17-4. And Carter going optional start. Hernandez getting the escape. And Carter, another textbook technical fall right there. Todd Carter picking up some bonus points. Workman-like match right there. Todd Carter in his last year of wrestling. Picking it up for the Bulldogs. And right there, Carter on that go behind, getting his three-point takedown. And there's another one right there, textbook double leg. Riley Edwards from Colfax, North Carolina. He went to Northwest Guilford. Charlie Sly from Cramerton, North Carolina, went to Stuart Cramer High School. We got two North Carolina boys right here scrapping. Stuart Cramer High School is just right down the road, and beautiful throw. No points. And we're over here, almost running into me. Riley Edwards is a redshirt junior. Charlie Sly is a sophomore. This is the second head-to-head battle between two North Carolina guys tonight. Good to see the state of North Carolina growing as a wrestling state, producing some more Division I guys. You got programs like NC State, Chapel Hill. producing really good teams. North Carolina growing as a wrestling state. Edwards picking up the takedown there at the end. He leads 6-1. Edwards in the driver's seat here on top. Sly's not able to get up, and now he's being warned for stalling. Looks like we got some blood here. See Edwards shooting that high crotch there. Got to like a fireman's dump. Good technique there. And able to finish out on top. He's riding a 6-1 lead right now. And if you're Sly in the last 27 seconds of this period, you want to get an escape, and that's exactly what Coach Daniel Elliott was trying to tell him during that blood time. And he's up to his feet. Edwards doing a good job riding. He's got to work up the body here as Sly wrestling on the edge. And we're going into the third period. Coach Bentley on the Mountaineers bench telling Edwards to build his lead. And that's exactly what the Mountaineers did tonight. And their starting lineup. App State won 8 out of the 10 matches. All 8 of their matches was bonus points, ranging from major decisions to falls. And Edwards able to get out there. Seven-1 match. Both the new scoring point changes a couple years ago. A takedown is now 3 points. And if you get 4 swipes, you get 4-point near fall. A big 7-point move here would put Charlie Sly in the league. And with 45 seconds left, that's got to be what he's thinking. He needs something. And again, Edwards going for that dump. As he's got to pop his head up. Once he pops his head out, there it is, 3 points. As he's riding a 10-1 major decision right now. And the redshirt junior, Riley Edwards, picking up the major decision there over Gardner Webb's Charlie Sly.
For Appalachian State in this exhibition, it's Levi Andrews. Rocky Piles for the Running Bulldogs.
Levi Andrews here at heavyweight. He's a redshirt sophomore from Newland, North Carolina. Went to Avery County High School. Rocky Fowles, a freshman from New York, went to Central Square High School. Levi Andrews, North Carolina native out of Avery County High School. Same high school his head coach, John Mark Bentley, went to. So Coach Bentley at App State recruiting from his own alumni high school. Oh, big throw there. Back-to-back exhibition matches where we had 2 big throws but no points. Levi shooting below the ankle there. Not very common. You see many big boys going this low. Rocky locked through the crotch right there, trying to defend this shot. Close to danger. man right there at the end. Rocky doing a good job scoring right at the buzzard. And here's earlier in the match, Rocky getting that big throw, no points. Good action out of the big men right here. Andrews starting on top, trying to spiral road down. Rocky doing a little roll. The big men here in this match are showing some athleticism. Now Levi throwing the legs in. Again, not very common in the heavyweight division, but Coach Elliott trying to tell Rocky to slide low, get his hips low. And Levi Andrews able to get his riding time over a minute right now. As Rocky quad potting up. Oh, he's got the big man folded. And there it is. That's two-point reversal. And the score is 5-1. And Levi Andrews get a little high there on top. Rocky head hunting right there. Had him folded up there. If he was able to hold it, could have picked up the fall. But Levi Andrews doing a good job fighting out. Rocky File's going to look to try to erase some of that riding time that Levi Andrews has built up in this match. It's at 1:34 for the Mountaineer. Andrews shooting from space. Good defense there from Rocky, as he's got a front headlock. Rocky looking to get that angle. He's trying to step through. He's got his head in the hole. Now trying to extend Andrews. Andrews spinning out right there. Both of these guys wrestling more like a 133-pound match would go, as these guys can move for their big size. And Andrews on the go behind right there. As Andrews still has riding time. It's 8-3. And the #1 takedown in all of wrestling is the go behind. And Rocky Files right here showcasing them. Hitting back-to-back go behinds for takedowns and getting the escape there at the very end. Levi Andrews, and your winner, Rocky Files from the Gardner Webb Bulldogs.
Next exhibition match for Gardner Webb, Jeffrey Chacon, and for Appalachian State, Colby McBride.
Good win there for the freshman. Building some confidence. And we're back to some smaller guys. Went from the big guys. Colby McBride, a redshirt sophomore from Lithonia, Georgia, Woodward Academy. Jeffrey Jacome, New Jersey native. He's a junior from South Plainfield High School. Both of these guys hand fighting hard, kind of filling each other out. Some good action there. No points. But Jacome reacting there on the re-attack. Zero here to end the first. Jacome starting on bottom. McBride trying to mat return. Another mat return there for McBride. Good wrestling here on the edge. As you'll see, McBride is leaving that right foot in. And as long as any part of the body is left on the mat and is considered still in play. Action will continue. And there's the warning right there on McBride. As even though he's trying to return Jacome, still got to return the man to the mat. Close to danger here. And Jacome with the 1-0 lead going into the third. McBride does have a 1 minute and 30 seconds ride time, so he's going to try to get an escape before that ride time goes below 1. McBride doing a good job hand fighting, trying to get his hips out. Jacome aware that he's got to keep him down to erase that riding time, and it's falling below 1 minute now. And there it is, that 1 point escape for McBride, and McBride only has 54 seconds of riding time. .30 seconds left here in the third. All tied up here at 1. And it looks like that's going to be it. End of regulation time. Go ahead and put 2 minutes back on the clock because we're heading into sudden victory overtime. First point scored is the winner. Another pretty cool rule change that happened a couple years ago. Added the sudden victory overtime period from 1 minute to 2 minutes. Oh, beautiful shot there from Jacome. But also beautiful defense there from McBride. McBride going for a knee pick. Rolling through is Jacome. Nothing yet. Oh, my goodness. Jacome. In sudden victory. He gets the 3-point takedown. And there you have it. here in the 125 exhibition match. Jeffrey Jacome picking up the W. As both teams shaking hands. Dominant performance there